COVID-19 have twice the risk of developing a blood clot in the lung or a respiratory condition. That's according to a new study from the CDC. But a health expert in Connecticut says that data should be taken with a grain of salt. Jamie Ratliff explains why.
For those who survive COVID-19, long-term symptoms are a possibility. Known as long COVID, the health conditions run the gamut and include neurologic and mental health conditions, kidney failure, musculoskeletal, cardiovascular, and respiratory conditions, as well as blood clots.
We should not assume that COVID is benign. It is not the common cold. Yes, a lot of people do well after they get COVID. A lot of people also die, and a lot of people also have long COVID symptoms as well.
A new CDC study analyzed the records of hundreds of thousands of adults who did and did not have COVID. It found those infected had twice the risk of developing a blood clot in the lung or a new respiratory condition compared to those who were never infected. The study also reported that 1 in 5 COVID survivors aged 18 to 64 and 1 in 4 COVID survivors 65 and older developed a health condition that might be related to their previous illness.
They've acknowledged in the study that there are some limitations of the way that they approach the data.
Among the limitations, vaccination status was not considered, and patient records came from one data system, so findings might not be representative of the entire U.S. adult population. Hartford Healthcare Infectious Diseases System Director Dr. Ulysses says while there can't be any finite calculations and conclusions drawn from the study, the broad generalization is that there is an increased risk. Dr. Wu says there's still much more work that needs to be done and still a lot more to learn about the disease, including how long COVID goes on for and if multiple infections increase risk.
We do know that it can happen after just one exposure, and so one is enough. One thing that we also do know is that vaccination will likely reduce your risk for long COVID should you